Play, and welcome back to more World of Hockey. This is Season 11, which reminds me I have to open up the stats for the previous 10 years so you guys can know exactly where everyone is sitting. I'll do a little rundown on the screen whenever I get to it. Stats on the screen now, boom, for people watching on YouTube, that is. Jason Roulet with 773 games played, 441 goals, 352 assists for 793 points, which is plus 182 for him, which is also really nice. He completely is dominating the league out of our creative players, plus-minus wise, point-wise, goal-wise, assist-wise. It's insane. Adam Rice right behind him with 779 games played, most games played out of anybody. Actually, that's not true. Michael Lozado, I think, has more. 351 goals, 249 assists for 600 points exactly, and he's only at +8, which is kind of sad. Corey Rice's brother right behind him, 692 games played, 272 points, 237 assists, 509 points, +8. That was 272 goals, I should say. Michael Lozado with 798 games played, 341 goals, 137 assists, 478 points, and he's a -57, which is terrible. He's like the modern-day Phil Kessel. Matthew Savage, games played, 764, 236 goals, 167 assists, 403 points, +77, not bad. Callum Yaxley, 613 games played, 137 goals, 217 assists, 344 points, and he's a +1, just good enough to be a plus player in the league. Tom Blick, 791 games played, 195 goals, 154 assists, 349 points, -52, pretty terrible on that aspect. Cam has 539 games played, 131 goals, 186 assists, 317 points, is a -12. Adam Thompson, best defenseman in the list here. He's got 548 games played, 55 goals, 251 assists, 306 points, +22. Pretty damn good. Dave Savage behind him with 767 games played, 190 goals, 84 assists, 274 points, and a +3. I got 798 games played, 140 goals, 112 assists, and 252 points, and a +63. So that's pretty damn good. Vince, 664 games played, 136 goals, 97 assists, 233 points, and he's a -6. Not great. Decent numbers for the time he gets to play. He only plays like 10 minutes a game. John Harley Quinn Olive, 587 games played, 114 goals, 101 assists, 215 points, -68. Timothy Reed with 763 games played, 104 goals, 90 assists, 194 points, -103, which is just god-awful. Marcus Lee with 436 games played, 55 goals, 106 assists, 161 points, -18. Gianni with 494 games played, 102 goals, 50 assists, 152 points, -19. Zach Moffitt with 459 games played, 67 goals, 76 assists, 143 points for a +29. T-Lon with 560 games played, 53 goals, 87 assists, 140 points, and -60. Yeesh. Phil AJ with 239 games played, 36 goals, 38 assists. Point-wise, he's got 74 and a -17. Joel's got 314 games played, 42 goals, 21 assists, 63 points, -37. And for our amazing created buddies of Chad Kingsley, who's absolutely dominant. Only an idiot would trade him, right? 488 games played, 187 goals, 181 assists, 368 points, +107. Farnsworth Bentley has 275 games played, 13 goals, 106 assists, and 119 points for a +41. And then Gonzalez, game played 194, 11 goals, 1 assist, 12 points, and a -1. So there you go. That is the decade stats right there. Hope you enjoyed it. So let's get into this season. Capo Caco is a free agent this year for us, and he's probably going to want around $9 million or more, and I don't know if we're going to be able to sign him for that, but we have the draft to go into, so let's get into that. Do we even have a pick? I'm pretty sure we traded away our first-round pick in that James Booth deal, if I'm not mistaken. Sure enough, we did. Do we have a second? It's not looking like it. So no seconds, no firsts. Do we have any thirds? Looks like we really went all in. We do have a third-round pick, so I'm just going to sim to it. We'll make sure there's no crazy player. I'm pretty sure there's no franchise player in the draft, but I just want to make sure to be on the safe side. There is. Fuck. Franchise right winger, Pascal Pouliot. Oh, geez Louise. Do we attempt to make the trade? I don't know if we have anything to trade for, but let's try for it. Why not, right? Pascal Pouliot, franchise right winger. The trade value is through the roof. Not going to get rid of any of these guys. Not going to get rid of Cal McCarr. Could get rid of James Booth. It would kind of balance out, you know, another franchise player. Capo Caco, I'd like to get rid of, but they're not going to want him because his contract's coming up. You know, if I do this, it's going to be like, no, we don't want him because his contract's coming up. Type of deal. Let's see. He's got a better overall value, which is kind of ridiculous, but we'll throw James Booth in there and see if that's enough to persuade them. First, Lee and Booth for their first rounder. And they still rejected it. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to get it. I'll try another, like, prospect or something, but that's about as high as I'll go. Sontag, why not? There we go. Okay, there we go. So we got ourselves the first round pick. We just traded for James Booth, and now we traded him away. I'll clear up the cap. Might be able to sign Capo Caco now, so it'll kind of balance it out. But we're going to get ourselves another franchise player, Pascal Pouliot, and he's a sniper, so why not, right? And he's 81 overall. It's not a 94, but, you know, we'll have him for 3 years at a very good price range, so nothing to worry about. Let's Sims user pick. Get ourselves another fucking franchise, which is ridiculous. We have 2 franchise wingers now. I think one of them, their contract comes done at the end of this year coming, so he's probably going to be expensive. Let's see if there's any franchise goalies, perhaps, hanging around. We got a couple of elites. Not fully scouted, but, you know, they're there. A couple of gem players, very late rounders. I'll go ahead and take this one for now. Top 4 defenseman. He's around where we're at right now, so we'll grab him. And I guess we'll grab the other 2 with our next 2 picks. Why not? Gems are always good to have, so might as well. Recchi? Desmond Recchi. That's an interesting name for a goalie. 47, starter, high potential, so he should have some pretty good trade value eventually. And then we'll grab the last guy. Scrivens, elite low centerman. Not supposed to go for a bit, but we'll grab him now. Why not? Why the hell? Why the hell not, right? And then grab whatever we can here, I guess. See if those guys are still here, those elites. Elite low. Defensive defenseman. Why the hell not? Alexander. Come on board. Mr. Super Russian name. That's what his name should be. And our last pick. Top 9 low down there. That's bottom 6 forward here. Top 6 forward low and Rob Jocelyn. That's a name. Let's grab him. That's going to be the draft. We got a franchise forward out of it, so I can't complain, right? Gave a lot to get him, but first round pick, 2 decent prospects and a really good forward. But I think we'll be okay. We saved up the cap space to sign Caco now. If he wants to sign with us, that's the issue. He might not want to sign with us. We got the sign scouts, so we'll go do that. Make sure we don't lose anybody here. This year I got to remember to sign my actual scouts, free agency. I can't forget to do that. All right, so contracts. Let's see. First things first, let's make sure the goalies are signed. Stuart Skinner isn't, but he is fine. We're going to sign Galchenyuk here to a multi-year deal, I think. 8 years at 6, that could be a steal or it could be a hindrance on us, so I'm not going to do that. We'll do a 4-year deal. How many years left does Hart have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 years left for Hart, okay. How much money do we have in cap space right now? 26 million. This will be a very dangerous signing, I think, if we do sign him. Do a 7-year. How much would it be for 8? We'll try an 8-year, $6 million contract. It's risky, but if it pays off, it could be one of the best contracts we have for a goalie. And if it doesn't, then it's gonna be really hard to move. That's the problem. All right. 8 years, $6 million contract for a backup, dude. Stu Skinner can be gone. Dadanov will hit him with the tender. Boom. Tender that qualifying offer. Let's go to unsigned players. here with finesse. Yeah, exactly. Sign Pouliot here because he's probably going to be in our lineup. Pascal Pouliot. Sign him to play in our AHL team. Anyone who usually has a 60 or over, I will sign just to put them in the AHL. And get them to a couple deals. This guy is not going to be anything. These two guys could stew for a bit. And we'll go to RFAs first. So we got Gil, who will probably have a chance to play this year. I think we'll give him a contract. I should probably try to get Kako first. That'd probably be a good idea. So let's do UFAs before I do anything. You know, get those guys done. We have like pretty much everybody on our team is a free agent this year. It's insane. Capo Kako is 91 overall, 27 years of age. He wants $9.5 million. I knew he was going to want some ridiculous amount of money. I'll give him a 5-year deal. I don't even think he's interested in signing with us, but we'll do 8.7. Yeah, he's not interested in an extension, so like there's like really no point in even trying to sign these guys. They're gonna hit free agency, but you know, we'll go for it anyways. I'm gonna try Cam. Why not? Depending on how much he wants. Give him a 3-year, $4 million, 3.975. Actually, we'll do that. Martin Acass doesn't want to sign with us. We'll do a 2-year deal with him, worth 3. Zach Moffitt, I'm actually going to release you. Tim Reed, I'm probably going to keep you around for at least 1 year. The 2. If you want to sign, it's going to be like 2 at 1.3, though. It's as about as high as I'm going to go for that. Grigori Denisenko wants to resign. Phil Lage doesn't. Torrey Krug doesn't. That's fine. Torrey Krug, I'm going to release. Alavara, I'm going to release. Phil Lage, I'm going to release. Just let these guys hit the bottom. Denisenko, I might try. Let's go into the RFAs here. Gil, I am going to sign. I think he's going to play this year for us. Got 3 years at 2.175. See if he's interested in that. Avery Williams, I'm also going to sign you. A 2-year deal for you at 1.3 is fine. Defenseman, Pickaranen. I think he's a defensive defenseman, I think. I can't quite remember. Let's do 3 years. Put him at 26 at 1.125. That sounds like a good deal for him. Artemir. Tender a qualifying offer to him just for now. Gonzalez, tender a qualifying offer as well. Pakispu, qualifying offer. Gunderson, qualifying offer. All these guys are going to get qualifying offers. Howden, qualifying offer. I have like a lot of like tweeners here that just aren't ready to make the jump, it seems. Roden, qualifying offer, why not? Just give these, you know, I want my AHL team to be decent, so. Alright, so let's see. I don't expect much, but from the UFAs, I don't expect any of them to sign, quite honestly. Rejected, rejected, accepted, rejected, accepted, 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 rejected, yep. Rejected. Okay, so Gil rejected. Williams accepted. Pickaranen accepted. Galchenyuk accepted. Garlock accepted. So, Gil's pretty much the only guy we could sign. Like, let's be honest. Pretty much all of our UFAs are like, fuck off, I don't want to sign here. Besides Grigori Denisenko, which I think he might be decent depth piece. Let's do 1 year at like 9.25 or something. Denisenko accepted. Gil rejected. He doesn't want the contract to change at all. Hop on board. But if he just wants 2 years, we'll put him at 26. That's fine. Just drop it down to 2.1. I imagine he'll accept that one. Yep. Okay. So we have a big chunk of team that is going to be leaving us in a second here with these UFAs and Kako, Cam, Nikas, and Timmy Reed. That's a big chunk of our team. Capo Kako, he wants like the $9 million. I just don't want to give him that much money. He had 1 good year for us. It was his last year. That's the issue. Let me just look at our. Actually, I'm just gonna let it go to free agency. Then I'll look at our lineup and see exactly what we need. So let's sim to free agency. Okay, so let's take a look at our contracts. Gotta remember to sign the scouts as well while we're here. But This is what our team's going to look like right now. Our center depth would be Wright, Savage, Doc, and Bolt, which isn't good. So we definitely need another centerman. We could always throw someone onto center. Anyone in the system, Howden, maybe you could come up and play. I don't know. Left wingers, we got Perry, who fucking flew to a 91, so that really helps. Gill at 82, Williams at 81, Denisenko at an 80. No one really in the system. Right wingers, we got Roulier, Pouliot, and Lee. And Gonzalez in the system. So it's not a terrible team, but we could definitely, we have cap space. We have $17 million in cap space right now, so a lot of space to sign somebody. Alex Thompson's interested in an extension, so I'm going to do that right now, I think. I'll offer him an extension. 6 years. I'll do 5 at 5.5. I think that's a real good deal for him. So, defensemen, we have Makar, Brandstrom, Thompson, Enquist, Theodore, Sanheim, Pekarainen. In the system, we have some guys coming up but not quite ready yet. And goalies, we got Hart and Galchenyuk. That should be fine. In the system, we got Dadonov back there. So that should be alright too. So what we really need is a centerman. That's for sure. Could also use some wingers to fill up the gaps. I'm going to try to get Kako back. No guarantees, but we'll do our best. First things first, we'll go to the scouts, make sure we sign our scouts that we haven't been able to sign recently. So we have a shit ton of space to sign scouts, so let's see what we got in here. Hopefully it's a good scout class. AHL, USA, I'm going to sign this USA guy. Always good. I'm going to sign this OHL guy. Have extra scouts. You could always use extra scouts. So that's 14, 15, 16 on this guy. 16. 17 on the Q. 18 on another OHL guy. Okay. Don't need more USA scouts. Get the Scandinavian guy, which would be 19. And I guess the WHL guy could be our 20th. Just, yeah. Go ahead and grab Hall then. So we got 2 USA scouts, Scandinavian, WHL, OHL, and a Q. That's pretty good. There's nothing else. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. That should really help out the scouting class for us. Okay, so let's jump into free agency. Podolskin's in here. That's pretty good. Capo Caco is one of the highest rated ones here, but Cole Caulfield has been really ripping it up, and I think he's the same age. Yep. Might go ahead and grab him instead. He's making way less money at 7.4. I got to make sure that he is a UFA. He should be. Yep. So I feel like he'll be the guy that we go for here. 7.4, 5 years. Let's give him the 4-year deal at 8. I think it would be a good deal for him. I just want to outbid Newfoundland for him, Keep Kako out there. I think 9.5 is too much to spend on him. Cam's the best centerman out there. Martin DeCasso, I wouldn't mind having back to be our third or fourth line centerman. Martin Kaut is 28. How old is Cass? 29. I think I might go for Martin Kaut then as our fourth line centerman. That or Logan Brown. Let me look at Logan Brown's stats real quick. See how he's been doing the past couple of years. Been a minus player for the most part. He puts up over 20 points. It's not bad. Let's grab Logan Brown. Got 2 teams interested in him. I'll offer him 2.975. Does Kaut have anyone interested in him? He doesn't. How were his stats the last couple of years? Even better. Like, way better. I wish I could take away... I don't think anyone's... I think he'll go to the other team that's offering more money, though. 2.9 for 3 years for you, Martin Kaut. I think that's a good contract. Martin Kaut accepted. Okay, that's good. Logan Brown rejected. That's fine, because that's how I wanted it to go. Sedgman accepted. Okay, so Cole Caulfield still debating. Thompson accepted our contract extension. Cole Caulfield accepted. There we go. There's our team for next season. Can't do an extension for Serge Perrier, but I could do one for Roulier. It was going to be expensive as all hell, but yeah, $11 million. Yeesh. Not going to give you $11 million. That's not happening. That's just crazy. If you think about it, I'll definitely do the 5 years. I'm fine with that, unless I can get like away with less money for more years. Seems I can. I'll do an 8-year deal at 9 point. If I can get like an 8-year deal at $9 million, I'm fine with that. I don't know if he'll like drop $900,000, but if he wants, I'm fine with that. He doesn't really accept it, so there we go. We got him for $9 million. That's perfectly fine. All right, let's check out what our rosters are going to be for this season. At center, we got Wright, Savage, Doc, and Couts. In the system, we got Bolt. I'd probably call up one of these centermen to be the extra guy. Left wingers, we got Perry, Caulfield, Gill, Williamson, and Denisenko. Artemir is in the system. Might call him up instead of Denisenko. Roulier, Pouliot, and Lee. I don't think there's anyone, yeah. Steen is the best option there. Defenseman, we got Makar, Brancham, Thompson, Enquist, Sandheim, Theodore, and Pekarainen. Pakispu can be sent down. Get the fuck out of here. Let's call up Artemir. And Bolt or Howden. Howden's making more money, so it'd probably be smarter to call him up. There we go. Okay, so that will be our lineup. I think our goalies should be set the way they are, hopefully. You never know with this game. Gunderson. A defenseman that jumped up to an 80 already, alright. Yep. Okay, so let's best lines. Let's see what they're throwing out for our best lines. Yeah, Caulfield, Wright, and Roulier. Paris, Savage, and Denisenko. Wow, they really have faith in Denisenko, eh? Gill, Doc, and Pouliot. And then Williams, Kaut, and Lee. Not bad. Hopefully Gary Denisenko could do something here. And he's got a really good hand-eye. He's got a good offensive awareness. His shot's pretty good, so hopefully he can put up some points on that right wing. How's Pouliot doing? He is a sniper as well. He's not fully scouted yet. I'm sure he'll probably jump over to that second spot when he gets better scouted. But yeah, that's going to be our lineups in the offensive lineup. And then we got Branch from Makar, Thompson, Theodore, Sandheim, and Enquist. And you know what the goalies look like, so I'm not even going to bother showing you them. So let's get a month into it, and hopefully everything goes smoothly. All right, so we got hit by the injury bug real early, but we still managed to pull off an 8-4 record for the first month, so I ain't complaining about that. See who's leading our team of points here. Jason Roulier with 11 points in 12 games, 9 goals, 2 assists, putting the puck in the net. That's what I like to see. Kyle Makar with 10 points as well. Serge Perry with 8 points in 12 games. Shane Wright with 7 for 7. Cole Caulfield with 7 points in 12 games and -4. I don't like seeing that. Chase Gill with 6 points in 12 games. That's pretty good. Matt Savage with 5 points in 4 games until he got injured. You know, he's injured for pretty much that entire month, which kind of sucks. Where is our French boy? Our right winger. What was his name again? I can't remember his name. Pouliot, 4 points in 12 games. Not terrible. He's only a -1, so not hating that. Go ahead and check the goalie. Carhart for 9.25. Or backup, not great. 0.875 and a 3.40. Hopefully Lorenzo Galchenyuk realizes that he's got to play well if he wants to live up to that franchise tag. Topping in our division. How about our conference, the World Conference? London is tied with us. But we have a game over. Same with Sydney. Australia, that is. It's a 3-way tie. It's like a 2-way tie, essentially. Russia, France, and Madrid at the bottom. North American Conference, BC, California, and Utah at the top. And at the bottom, we have Louisville, Houston, and Cincinnati. All right, not a terrible month right there. Only one injury in Chase Gill, but it was only like a week long. We're rolling at 16-7-1 now, so 16-8. 24 for 24 for Jason Roulier, looking for at least a point per game average this season. This is what I like to see. Shane Wright with 21 points in 19 games, so he's rolling in it. Cal Makar 19 or 24. Serge Perry putting up points. Cole Caulfield trying to put up some points. Hopefully he gets a hot streak. Chase Gill having himself a good year. Matt Savage having himself a pretty decent year too. 16 games played, 10 points. How is the other franchise guy doing? 6 points in 24 games. Only -3 now. Check the goalie stats. Carter Hart with 923, 213. Galchenyuk played a couple more games, I think 4 more games, and he's still having a terrible save percentage, so hopefully he bounces back on that. Let's check the AHL team. Why not? Sean Schlemko with 23 points in 22 games, and Scott Bolt with 23 points in 22 games. These guys are trying to make the top club. See if they could pull it out eventually. Let's go ahead and see where we're sitting in the standings. Imagine somewhere near the top would be my guess. World Conference, London Dragons, Iceland, and the Czech Republic. So London is dominating so far this year, 38 points. We're tied with the Czech Republic, 32 points apiece. At the bottom of the league is France, Germany, and Russia. North American Conference, we got Utah, who are also having a hell of a year. Wisconsin and BC. At the bottom of the world, or North America, is Halifax, Houston, and Louisville. Hell of a month once again. A bunch of wins, only a couple losses in that month. Just pure domination. Legitimately only 2 losses, I think. Or was it 1? Yeah, 1 loss. Killing it. Oh, no, 2. There was 1 here, too. Shit. Yeah, 2 losses. I was right the first time. 28, 9-1 now. I believe that's what our record is. Jason Roulier has jumped up from point per game to 45 now in 38 games. Guess Shane Wright had a hell of a month too then. 36 points in 33 games. Serge Perry with 31 points in 38 games. Won that top line spot. Cole Caulfield with 24. Matt Savage 20 and 30. Good stuff for him. Finally getting time to play that second line, you know. Denisenko with only 14 points in 38 games, but he's +1, so can't complain there. Pouliot 12 points in 38 games. Has he grown at all? He's an 83 now, so yeah, he has. Let's go ahead and check the goaltending stats. Carter Hart having himself a hell of a year right now. A great month for him. Still not too great for Lorenzo Galchenyuk, just not being able to save the puck for some reason. I don't know what it is with backups in this game. Schlemko having himself a good year, same with Bolt. Both those guys looking to make the club next year. I think they're both in the mid-20s now, though. 22 and 22, yeah, they're primed for a jump for next year. Let's go ahead and check the entire league and see who the leaders are right now, since we are going into January, I believe. Cesar Lecavalier, as we all know, was one of the better players in the draft a couple years back. Sorted by goals, since he was leading in goals here. Raphael Goulet, Lecavalier, Jay O'Brien, of course, Adam Rice, and Ollie Wall. Okay, interesting. Assist-wise, we got Suhonen, Holtz, Kakko, Couturier, and Purcell. Oh, Kakko went to go sign with Adam, man. It's a good acquisition for them. Point-wise, we got Lecavalier, Suhonen, so apparently the Whalers of Newfoundland have a good 1-2 punch here. Oh, a good 3-punch. A really good first line then. Kim Edler, who is 89 overall. Suhonen, who's 87. And Lecavalier, who's 92. Yeah, that makes sense. Raphael Goulet and Jason Roulier on top of the points. Let's go ahead and see the big-time hitters here. Neski, Nurse, Dubois, Jones, Volkov, Draisaitl, and my father, apparently. Worries me that Tim Reed's not there. Imagine he's not on a team then. Yeah, okay, what about goalies? I feel like Carter Hart might be one of the best goalies in the league right now. Spencer Knight, who is an actual goalie in real life, and he's having himself a hell of a year, but Carter Hart, I think, is, looks like he might be him and Thatcher Demko, both having crazy years. Carter Hart has been injured with post-concussion syndrome. March 4th, 2029, dude. Holy fuck. So we had to go sign Stuart Skinner. Probably include that in the video for YouTube, but right around here, one of these games, Carter Hart decided to get post-concussion syndrome, and he is out not till February, but till March freaking 9th. So we're going to have to rely on freaking our backup and Stuart Skinner to shut the door for us for a whole month. Almost 2 months, actually. So Jason Roulier is still killing with 61 points. Shane Wright with 50. Perry with 48. Kyle McCarr 34. Cole Caulfield 29. Pretty lackluster Cole Caulfield. I might throw you in a deal eventually because you're not even breaking 40 points, which is upsetting right now. How is Pouliot doing? 16 and 14. Okay, not bad for a first year, I guess. Let's check out our goalie stats. Galchenyuk's played. He's bounced back at least. Stuart Skinner's having some good numbers too, so not terrible. Just forgot to check where we're standing and see how far we're gonna fall in the standings here in this next month. And we'll see what kind of cushion we have. We're still top of our division. World Conference. We're top of the World Conference with 68 points. To fall out, we'd have to lose 18 points essentially. So I think we're okay, but crazier things happen. Czech Republic and London, top other two teams. Bottom is Germany, France, and Memphis, or Egypt. North America is Newfoundland, Wisconsin, and North Dakota, and at the bottom of that is Houston, Quebec, and Halifax. So here we go. This is gonna be a scary month, to say the least. Carhart has returned to lineup. All right, Carhart's back. All right, let's go to roster moves here. That's great. He's still kind of injured though, which is terrifying. I don't know if I want to play him. But, we're gonna send down Stuart Skinner. He gets picked up by France. That's fine. As long as Carhart doesn't get injured again, we should be all right. Let's hit best lines. Watch him like super post-concussion syndrome's out for the year. Yep. Iceland player Carhart has been injured with post-concussion syndrome. This may return as April 14th. Now I don't have a backup. God damn it. All right, so as y'all just saw there, the injuries and whatnot, we still had a hell of a month. Like our backup goalie just dominated for us. I guess Stuart Skinner probably played well as well, but he was the other extra guy. So we have the trade deadline coming up. I was going to trade to get an extra right winger, but for those of you who don't know, Big Dick Pouliot over here jumped up to an 87 out of nowhere. So he's our second line right winger now. So we don't really need to go out and get a right winger. This is our top line, and they're still killing it, putting up points. Perry's almost got a point per game average right now. Fucking Shane Wright's having a hell of a year. Same with Jason Roulier. It's good stuff there. Let's check out our goaltending, if I could remember how to do it. There we go. Yeah, Galchenyuk is 9-2-3 in 16 games played, so he's got a winning record. 903-267. So Hart's out for till April, so he's pretty much out till the beginning of the playoffs, maybe, hopefully. So I think our goal here is to trade for a goalie. That'd be my guess. Still at the top of our division, which is great. Top of the conference still by 4 points. Czech Republic, London behind us, and at the bottom is Egypt, France, and Germany. North American Conference, we got Wisconsin, North Dakota, and Newfoundland. At the bottom of that is Houston, Cincinnati, Quebec. So I think we're gonna go look for a goalie, a backup goalie, anyways, because Dadonov. I don't know if to trust him or not. He's been playing a lot in the AHL, but he's still, if we could get a better goalie, we could get a better goalie, right? So maybe Kulishchev and like a pick tops, but there we go. Okay, that brings up a goalie. I'll stop simulation there. So I believe Carhart should come back somewhere around this playoffs if he doesn't get injured again. But we had a 7-game losing streak or 6-game losing streak or something like that, and managed to balance back and get above 500. So facing Australia in the first round, that's where I played. So that should be interesting. Let's go ahead and check to see how the goalies finished for us. 101 points for Jason, really a hell of a year for him. Shane Wright with 81. Too bad for the injuries, man. He probably would have had over 100 points as well. Serge Perry with 77. Kyle McCarr with 60. Kyle Caulfield with 49. Matt Savage with 40. Pretty lackluster of the year for him, quite honestly. Check out the goalies. I think we had Reza play the rest of the games for us, and he didn't disappoint. Stu Reza with 83 overall. We had the trade for him, So he's probably going to be our goalie starting going into the playoffs here. So let's check out the standings. Finished top of our division. Finished top of the league with 106 points. That's the best we've done ever, I believe. London, Czech Republic, Russia, Italy, Finland, China, and Sydney, Australia at the bottom. So 1 versus 8. This is where we get swept, right? Italy, that's where we traded what's-his-face to, so I guess he's doing a pretty good job for them. North America, we got Newfoundland, Wisconsin. Does Newfoundland have the best? Yes, they did. 110 points. Wisconsin, North Dakota, Utah, Alabama, California, British Columbia, and Baltimore. And the bottom of that league is Houston, Cincinnati, and Saskatchewan. Let's go ahead and check the playoff tree. Got Czech Republic versus Russia. We got Iceland versus Australia. We have the freaking Italy, Passero, wherever the hell their names were, Sparrows, versus China. London versus Finland. You know, we're on the the eastern side, North American side. We have North Dakota versus Utah, Milwaukee versus California, Alabama versus Baltimore, and Newfoundland versus BC. Should be a good bunch of series. Hopefully the backup is good enough to get us through the first round, or at least win us a couple games before we get eliminated, that is. So we'll have to wait and see. We won the first one, so that's good. Jason Roulet has been injured with an injured knee, April 17th. Great, so there goes one of our best players. Only a couple games, but it's still freaking annoying. Carter Hart is back, so we'll put him in the lineup. Back-to-back losses. Jason Roulet is back, so let's go to roster moves. We got to send down a goalie. Got to make sure they don't send down our good goalie there. And Galchenyuk. We'll send down Reza. Gets picked up. He gets picked up. You know, there's not much you can do about it. He doesn't. Okay, so let's best lines that. So big win here would be nice. Everyone's healthy. There it is, 4-1. We got our starting goalie back in action. You know, everything's good to go. Jason's nice and healthy. Big win here would be nice as well. Take the lead. 2-1 loss. Guess where we're at again. Game 6, down in elimination territory. It's like it always happens to us, no matter what. It's ridiculous. I hate the simulation in this game. Leon Draisaitl's on the other team, eh? Alright. Let's see how these things go. The Battle of the Brothers. Matt Savage versus Andrew Savage in the first round of the playoffs. I think this might be the first time this has happened. Matt Savage winning the Battle of the Brothers right now as he scores the first goal. Oh yeah, Logan Brown also signed with this team, remember? He was going to sign with us, and he decided to sign here so we could send him home upset. That'd be great. Let's continue on. Get another goal would be nice. You know, 2-goal lead. I think we'll be fine with the 2-goal lead. Hopefully. Let's go, Iceland. Let's go, Iceland. Oh, one more period. This is the period that always scares me when we really have a 1-0 lead. It's the third one because they always seem to score either really early or really late. So far, so good. Only 10 minutes left. Still holding on. Carter Hart doing his best impressions of a good goalie. 2 minutes left, and Cole Caulfield puts it in. That's the reason why we signed it. And then Cal McCarr scores another one, probably empty netter, and that will seal off Game 6. 3-0, big shutout win. Let's move on to Game 7, and hopefully it's the same as that game. Hello, Karen. Let's simulate up to this day. And hope for the best. I want to get to the second round, please. I'm tired, especially with this season, man. Hell of a season. You don't deserve to go in the first round. Simulate up. Matt Savage scoring again. Battle of the Brothers, I tell you. I keep putting the puck in the net. Big dick Matt. Oh, I have such a nasty bruise on my knee. Hockey last night. One more goal. That's all I ask, boys. Just one. I have faith in our defensive ability to hold down a 2-goal lead. Oh, Jeremy Bracco scoring on Carter Hart, tying the game up. Jason Roulet, though, right after that, giving the lead right back to Iceland. 2-1. It's a good momentum killer right there. Make that 3-1. Cole Caulfield scoring. Coming up huge in the clutch. Travis Sondheim getting the 4th goal. Looks like this game is in the books for Iceland unless they flippin' choke. Ignore the fact that it says Seattle over there. It should say Australia, but whatever. You know, forgot to change it. Sam Reinhart cutting it in half. The lead, that is. So 2-goal lead going into the third. It's the worst lead in hockey, apparently. 2-goal lead, the dreaded 2-goal lead. Just gotta kill off these power plays. There you go, boys. Pretty even in shots as well. Exactly even in shots. There's another goal. Shane Wright on Parsons. Ooh, Sherback answering right back, though, to keep it a close game with only 5 minutes left in it. 6-3. Gill putting it in. Lots of goals in this one, but it looks like Iceland's going to come up above the water and bury the Australia Wild Lynx. 6-4. Final score. That's what I like to see, boys. Moving on to the next round. Good stuff. No more first-round eliminations for us. Oh, my God. Carter Hart is injured again. Are you fucking kidding me? April 28th. This is becoming, like, hysterical at this point, man. You guys fucking falling apart on us. All right, so let's call up Riza. That is the lines. Hit the best lines. I literally can't believe it. How long did they say he was out for? I don't even remember. Hopefully it's not too long. Alright, so we have Russia in the next round. Cole Caulfield has the most points on the team right now, showing the reason why we fucking picked him up, I guess. Going in the second round, we won in 7 over Australia. Russia beats Czech Republic 4-2. Which means we're facing our favorite friend again in nets in Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. China beats Italy in 7. Finland swept London. So we have China versus Finland and Iceland versus Russia. Over on the North American side, North Dakota beats Utah 4-1. In 7, California beat Milwaukee. And 5, Alabama beat Baltimore. And Newfoundland swept BC. So we have Newfoundland versus Alabama and North Dakota versus California on the other side. Boy, boy, boy. Let's fucking get it, shall we? Alright, backup goalie. Let's see what you got for us. Oh, Carhartt's back already. Okay, never mind. Go to roster moves. I'll put Carhart back in. Send Reese down. Send Reese down. You know, Carhart fucking gets injured. Doesn't play. Probably. Would be my guess. Fucking pulls his groin out completely. Part of me that wants to put him as a backup, quite honestly, but 3-2 win. Start. 3-0 loss. Jason Riley has been injured with pulled groin May 10th. God damn it. Why do people keep getting injured when I need them to play? Ugh. 6-3 loss. Down 2-1 in the series. Top guns are out. Chase Gill is able to play, so he's back in the lineup. Have to have a 3-game winning streak here to go on to the next round. We don't have our top scorer. And shit is hitting the fan. And for some reason, I cannot click on this. There we go. Same game. Best of luck to us without Jason Roulier. But here we go. Need someone to stand up and put the puck in the net on Ukko-Pekka fucking Luukkonen. That's his full name, in case you're wondering. Oh boy. If he's still there. I don't even know if he's still there. There we go. Serge Perry. Yep. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. You can see it right there. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Marcus Lee. That's what I'm talking about, boys. Get that big 2-0 lead. Keep that shit up. 3-0. Martin Kaut. This is what I'm talking about. When big guns go down, the little guns gotta show up for at least a game, you know? Hopefully they don't show up at the same time when we like blow out the team and then they don't show up at all next game. That would suck. Remember, there's still 3 games we gotta win. I don't imagine Carter Hart will blow a 3-0 lead going into the third, but you never know, especially with this game. And there's the first goal, Ranford. He was a free agent, so that's a big free agent sign right there. I guess that cuts it down, cuts that lead down in the third. Oh, there's another goal. Shane Wright, big boy, getting it in, and Matt Savage putting another one in as well, making it 5-1. I think that will seal the deal for this game, anyways. Hopefully. Go, boys. Perfect. All right, 5-1 win. That's what I like to see. So continue that domination for the next 2 games. That'd be great. Okay. Right off the bat, Serge Perry putting it in. That's a good start. That quick 1-0 lead less than a minute into the game, I'm pretty sure. A hell of a start. We could add on to it. Just keep the ball rolling. Don't let them score another one. You know? Double them up before they get one. There you go. Serge Perry again. Big dick franchise player. It's coming to play. I wonder if they have what's his face on the top line. The other French kid, or if they put Cole Caulfield there. Speaking of Cole Caulfield, there he is scoring another goal, making it 3-0. The boys want it. That's what I like to see. They're out shooting them like crazy. They want this. They want the next round. Or, they want to get me to Game 7 so I could, watch another Game 7 lost in overtime, one or the other. To Russia. Fucking Russia. Definitely my North Dakota of this playthrough from last World Hockey. Oop, I simmed the game by accident, and we won 4-2, thankfully. I didn't mean to sim it, but there's the win. If we would have lost, I would have been very upset. My finger slipped and I hit the X button. I'll make sure I don't do that for Game 7, because here it comes. Game 7! Again! Alright. Been here before against this team plenty of times. We're at home. Got the home team, the hometown advantage. Everyone's cheering for us. Shane Wright, answering those cheers with a goal. That's what I'm talking about, boys. 5-on-4 power play for Russia. They're able to score on it with Charlie McAvoy, the Stallion, putting it in. Bastard. Tied game going into the second, most likely. Indeed it is. I'm nervous. 2-1. Yeah, Gary Denisenko scoring on the Russians. That's what I'm talking about, boy. I don't know if you ever scored any goals yet in the playoffs, but that's a huge one right there. Who else is going to be huge for our team? Let's find out. Will it be Carter Hart just shutting the door the rest of the way, or will someone else pop one in? Spread this lead out. Pouliot, there it is, the new franchise face. Super Pouliot getting in a goal, and Pouliot again, stretching it out. What a fucking boy. Cole Caulfield getting an extra goal. Pad his stats because he needs them. He was leading our team in points after the first round, so at least I think he was. Doing this without Jason Roulier, that's pretty big, man. It's pretty big. What a comeback. 5-1 win in Game 7. I like to see that. It's stuff, boys. I think Jason Roulier comes back around here, so hopefully we're still in the playoffs by then. We are. First 3 games. We'll see if he comes back or not, but let's check out where everyone's at. Cole Caulfield's still leading our team in points, 14-14. Pretty damn good. Getting a lot of goals that don't really matter, but let's be honest, every goal matters in the playoffs. But 7-game series again, beating Russia. Finland made easy work of China, beating them 4-1. So we got Finland versus Iceland. Over on the North American side, we got North Dakota versus California, and Alabama. Or North Dakota beat California 4-2, and Alabama beats the Whalers in 7. It's got North Dakota versus Alabama, and Finland versus Iceland in the conference finals. Let's get at it. What's up, Smalley? How's it going? All right, let's hope for the best. Matt Savage is available to play in the game. I didn't even know he was injured. Apparently he was. Sure, if you say so, game. Finland's 8-1. They've had a hell of a year so far. Let's get Jason Roulier into the lineup. 2-1 win. 4-3 overtime loss. 2-1 overtime win. That's what I'm talking about, boys. 4-1 loss. All right, 2-2 heading into Game 5. Big Game 3 here. 5-0 win over Finland. Big Game 6. And we're going on to face the Alabama Stampede in the finals. Seems like they made quick work of North Dakota. The second time we've been in the finals. Will this be the time? Cole Caulfield, 20 points in 20 games. Fucking guy is on fire right now for us. Crazy. Both teams with a 4-2 victory in 6 games. So it's Iceland versus Alabama in the finals of World of Hockey Season 11. I feel like this is our year. Is the Stampede going to run us over? Let's find out. Something like the first 3 games. Everyone should be healthy. 4-1 win. 2-1. Oh my god, it could be a sweep, boys. It very well could be a sweep in the finals for us. Martin Couch available to play. Let's get into it. Playing Batman Arkham games now? They're good, eh? Let's go, Iceland. After all these years of getting eliminated in the first rounds, are failing in overtimes, you have a chance. It's either they're going to win the cup or they're going to fail me one more time in the worst way possible by losing in the finals 4 straight games. And I'm going to knock on wood because I have no idea what's going to happen. Alabama gets the first goal of the game. Let's fucking go. There we go. Tie it up, Serge Perry. Let's go, boys. Come on. Someone put that extra goal in right here. Let's win in Alabama. I don't even care. Just win the cup. That's all I ask of you. Chase Gill coming in the clutch. He scored a couple big ones in so far. Going to the third period with a 1-0 lead. I like to see that. Ooh, tie 2-2. Nurmi on Hart. Tying it up. Very well might have an overtime period here for the cup, which will be interesting to see. I'm going to jump in when there's about a minute left. All right, 2-2, a minute 25 left in the, or minute 20, yeah, it was minute 25 left in the third. Up 3-0 in the series. Will this be the end of Alabama and the first ever World Cup championship for Doc? Oh my god. For the Iceland Gear Falcons. Olsen. Oh my god, Carter Hart, really? A slap shot? Clear? Alright, so here we are at game 5. Let's go, boys. Let's not throw away the home field advantage here. Get some goals. Put the puck in the net. I was kind of hoping for the overtime winner. That would have been cool. Matt Savage getting the first goal. Could be the game winner. Matt Savage got the game-winning goal for World Cup Championship here. Serge Perry getting another one on Vasilevsky, making it 2-0. I think that might be it. I think this might be the cup-winning game here, boys. Don't expect us to blow a 2-0 lead against Alabama of all teams, but 3-0 now. Marcus Lee pretty much putting this one away. We just wanted to win at home. That's all it was. You know, we didn't want to win in Alabama. Who the hell wanted to celebrate in Alabama when you could celebrate in Iceland, right? Jeez. Going into the third. Up 3-0, 3-1. So Matt Savage is not going to have the game winner. I think it's on Perry now. Let's go, boys. Keep it. Keep it. Oh, my God. That's too close. Perot. Okay, good. Jason really adding a goal. Marcus Lee is going to have the game-winning goal for the cup now. Unless they score another one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go, boys. About damn time. 11 years in the making. I built this team from scratch. I don't know if there's a single, besides Carter Hart, I don't know if there's a single person that I drafted on this team still. But, you know, for trades, picking up franchise players by getting rid of really good players, We finally did it, calling out some of the young guns that didn't get a chance to play for the past couple of years. That's what matters. The Iceland Gearfalcons, or Gearfalcons, however the heck you want to pronounce it, are the 2029 or where the hell year we're in, World Cup champions. Chase Gill was huge. He was one of the call-ups. Came up clutch a couple times. The addition of Cole Caulfield didn't have a great season, but he had a hell of a playoffs, and that's what really matters.
As you shake hands and congratulate the team that you've just beaten on a hard-fought series.
Way to go, boys. Finally proud of you. Finally. Carter Hart winning the Conn Smythe. Surprised. I thought I might have go to Cole Caulfield, but it's going to go to Carter Hart instead. Good for him.
This is a tremendous award that probably means more in the coming days than it does now. You don't dream.
All right, who's the captain?
You dream of the Stanley Cup.
Will the captain please come and raise the World Cup champions? Marcus Lee becoming a World Cup champion. Matt Savage becoming a World Cup champion. Alex Thompson becoming a World Cup champion. And here comes Shane Wright, I'd imagine, would be our captain. Indeed it is.
Because it takes 8 weeks. And by tradition, the captain is the first
there it is.
To hold it high.
Shane Wright lifting the World Cup above his head. Yeah, boy. Oh, thank God. About damn time.
There's so much going on the ice right now. I wonder if the players
so much heartbreak throughout these 11 years. Yeah, give it to that one guy that's, first year playing.
This is outstanding to see how happy these players are.
There you go. Alex Thompson lifting the cup. Hell of an acquisition as well. We traded for him. He's been just signed himself a new contract extension at the beginning of the year. And he rewards us with winning the World Cup right here. That name still makes me laugh every time I say it. So stupid. Attaboy. Give that shit to Carter Hart. Been the backbone of our team. He's let us down a couple times, but he's always been a pretty decent goalie. Good numbers throughout the seasons. Definitely deserves to raise that above his head. Yep, team photo time.
Stanley Cup victory, Wayne Gretzky gathered everyone at center ice for a team picture, and that has now become a custom.
You retired players. That's what I wanted. Let's see. Who has retired? Johnny Tavares is retired with 1,465 points. That's pretty damn good. Nicholas Backstrom, 1,428 points. Over 1,000 assists. That's impressive. Steven Stamkos with 1,368 points. Tyler Hall with 1,360 points. Jamie Benn with 1,144 points. Is a really good retirement class. Teremy Panarin with 941. Mark Stone with 824. Kuznetsov with 15. Evander Kane with 781. Randy Hopkins with 748. Gallagher with 704. Trocheck with 673. Marchessault with 684. These are all the guys that are in our prime right now. John Klingberg with 663. Justin Falk with 637. Andre Palat with 585. Jason Zucker with 471. Boone Jenner with 423. So on and so forth. Ryan Spooner, who doesn't even play in the NHL anymore because he's a bum. Check the goalies. Martin Jones, Markstrom, Forsberg, Allmark, Picard, Domingue, and Brossoit, I should say. That's the sirens in the background for everyone cheering that we won the World Cup finally, if you're hearing that. We officially did it. You saw it already, but here's the overall 4-1 victory over Alabama. 5 games in the finals to become, for our first ever World Cup championship. And the world of hockey, thank God. Holy shit, it took forever, but we did it. Check the award ceremony. There it is. It's beautiful, isn't it? We won it. We were the best team in our conference, and we proved it. Thank God. LeCavier wins the Art Ross and the Hearts. McCarr wins the James Norris. Good for him. Lady Byng goes to Kucherov. Neuendijk wins a Calder. Carter Hart wins a Conn Smythe. Spencer Knight wins a Vezina, and the William Jennings. I think it would have went to Carter Hart if he didn't get injured all season. Andrew Savage wins the Bill Masterson. Good for me. Yay, I did something. Freaking Henry Ecker award goes back to Henry Ecker. LeCavier wins to Ted Lindsay. Wallstrom wins to Maurice Richard. Let's go ahead and see everyone's top players this season. All the way up to Alabama. Alabama had Matthews, Besser, and Purcell. Okay. Yeah, that's because one of their players retired. I forgot. Alberta Oil Kings had Newhook, Rubstov, and Backer. That's not very good. Abramov, Pedersen, and Tarasenko for Baltimore. China had Gensel, Kaprizov, and Lundstrom. BC had Adam Rice, Cam, and Kako. Interesting. So they signed 2 of our former players. California had Sotheby, Pedersen, and Sam Steele. Cincinnati had Verana, Merkley, and Cass, all under 50. That's not great. Connor McDavid, Kachuk, and points for Czech Republic. Connor McDavid with 92 points. Eli Toivonen, Glass, and Medvinov for Finland. Toivonen with 76. Podkolzin with only 45 points because we didn't sign him. DeBrusque and Yamamoto for France. Germany had Ecker, McKinnon, Stranges. Ecker with 71 points. Marner, Dubois, and Rossi for Halifax Mariners. Marner with 76 points. Lafreniere, Zegras, and Rice for Hamilton. Houston had Jack Hughes, Calder, and Sergeyev. They have 101 points. Shane Wright with 81, and Serge Perry with 77. That's going to be a hell of a line for us. Serge Perry is going to be expensive to sign, though. Mikkonen, Booth, and Raquel for Italy. Didn't I send what's his face over here? Yeah, Booth. Yeah, 87 points. Yeah, so he had a good year for them. Japan had Scheifele, Rantanen, and Dumba. London had Chad Kingsley, Hutchinson, and Olbin. Chad Kingsley with 75 points. Dylan Strome with 66. Gaudreau with 64. Lozado with 58. Still putting up almost 40 points, 40 goals a game for Louisville. Crazy. Madrid had Hischer, Holtz, and Fiala. Egypt had Hyman, Raymond, and Buzniev. Or the Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Cesar Lecavalier had 110 points. Edler had 100, and Silman had 89. That's crazy. Wallstrom, Line, and Byfield for North Dakota. That's a hell of a line right there. Quebec had Barzell, Backstrom, and Mackey. Russia had Eichel, Forsberg, and Mantha. Saskatchewan Stallions had Kachuk, Aston, and White. That's Matt Kachuk, that is. Sweden had Briere, Utala, and Keeping. Jay O'Brien with 81 points. Dean Boyton with 71, and Ehlers with 67 for Switzerland. Sweden had Draisaitl, Gosper, and Reinhardt. Utah had Kucherov, Goulet, and Ackerman. Wisconsin, Aho, Keller, and Shorstrom. Let's check out the entire league. We'll see the goals and all that jazz. Wallstrom with 55, Goulet with 52, Roulier at 52, and Lecavalier at 50, so a couple of 50 goal scorers. Assists, Byfield with 72, damn. 64 for Suhonen, 60 for Lecavalier. Lecavier's been a hell of a player. Kachuk with 59, Edler with 59. Is Lecavalier a franchise? Does not say elite medium. No, he's not. That's impressive. Let's check out the points. It was Lecavalier, Roulier. He's 9 points off. Edler, Wallstrom, McDavid, a lot of high-scoring players this year. Let's go ahead and check the big boy hitters of the league. Always a fan of that. 187 hits for Darnell Nurse, so I was up there too with 178. It's good for me. I'll go ahead and check the goalies. I want to see exactly where Spencer Knight finished the season because he was having a hell of a year. 930, 210. Not bad. Drew Franklin up there as well. Had one of his better years for North Dakota, it seems. Kopeka Luukkonen. And I said, what's his face would have been up there. Carter Hart, our goalie, if he didn't get injured as much. 71 games for Spencer Knight, too. That's crazy to put up that kind of numbers. Let's go ahead and check everybody's stats before we say goodbye and move on to next season. Player search. Watch list of players. Alright, so Corey Rice has taken over as the top player in the league, apparently. 91 overall. 28 goals, 25 assists for him. Not a bad year. 46 goals, 22 assists for Adam. Putting in a lot of fucking biscuits in the back of the nets. Jason Roulier with 52 goals, 49 assists. We gave him that contract extension. He definitely played for it, that's for sure. He's going up like $2 million next year, so. Andrew Savage of 17 goals, 19 assists. It's roughly what I averaged, and I'm fine with that. It's pretty damn good. Chad Kingsley, 46 goals, 29 assists. Pretty damn good year for him. Farnsworth Bentley with 2 goals, 33 assists. Good year for a defenseman. Alex Thompson getting his new deal. 3 goals, 32 assists. Good year for him. He's got 1 year left, but he gets paid next year. Matt Savage, 16 goals, 24 assists. Dave Savage with 17 goals, 12 assists. He was a minus 13. That's yeesh. Michael Lozado, finally a plus. 39 goals, 19 assists. Good year for him. Cam playing BC, 35 goals, 32 assists. Hell of a year for him. Signed a new contract, making some money there. Zach Moffat, 26 goals, 33 assists. Where was that production? He jumped to an 86. Whenever I don't play him, he jumps, I swear. He was on my team, and now he's like, I'm an 86 now, bitch. See you later. I'm a superstar. I don't know what it is with him. It's crazy. But he's going to get a pay raise, that's for sure. Callum Exley, 31 goals, 35 assists. That would be the best production he's put up in a while, and of course it was a contract year. Tom Blake with 23 goals, 23 assists. Once again, a contract year. T-Lon with 7 goals, 15 assists, minus 12, 84 overall. He's got 2 years left on his deal. Tim Reed playing Saskatchewan, 17 goals, 10 assists. Hell of a year for him. 2 years left on his deal. 11 goals, 10 assists for John Harlequin Olive. Got 1 year left on his deal. Gianni still playing in Japan. Did he play at all? 4 games only. Looks like his career is winding down. Joel Blanchfield, did he play for Sweden? He did, and he put up 15 goals, 2 assists. Not too bad. Vince playing for Australia, 13 goals, 6 assists, and 78 games played with 12 minutes and 21 seconds of time on ice. He'll be a free agent next year. Marcus Lee, we know he played for us. 50 games, 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points. Not too bad. Phil Leger apparently played for Louisville, and he did. 45 games played, 8 goals, 13 assists. Not too bad for him. Gonzalez played for Sweden. Did he actually play, or did he play in the AHL? He played in the AHL again. AHL for lifer, apparently. Goalies, Drew Franklin, as we saw, probably had his best year. 66 games played, 43 wins, 917, 251, 7 shutouts. Pretty damn good. Doc Campbell still playing in Quebec. Seems like he signed a new deal there then. Yep, 4.8 for 2 years. Pretty good year for him as well. And that's going to do it for Season 11. Y'all got your decade-long stats. We made a huge trade to pick up a franchise right winger, and it paid off because we are the World Cup champions for this year of 2029. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like if you're watching on YouTube. Tell your friends that I do hockey videos and they should come watch because I'm probably the best at it. So until next time, here's Live for Life 2. Sweet me.